What's up, guys? Welcome back to Hippo Supercoach, and today we've got our rounds 19 review. Yeah, it's another week of going down again, so minus 218 spots, so 779. Just honestly didn't really have any of the big dogs like your Grundys and Heenies and stuff, so yeah, that's obviously going to hurt the score a little bit. In terms of injuries, like obviously Rosie on the bench, Bailey Humphrey was a disaster. This one hurts bad. 38. I mean, can you believe it? That's my last trade of the season, bringing in that bum. Gold Coast gets smacked and Humphrey scores 38. So, look, I knew grabbing Humphrey, there's some low scores coming. Like, obviously he's capable of low scores. But with that being said, you want more than that for the first game in your team. But is what it is. Wanganeen Malera, I think he's up there for the best player in the competition right now. I've been saying this for a few weeks, maybe even longer. He's an absolute lock next year. Doesn't matter where you play him, he's just a gun. Kind of annoys me because I was 2 years early on this guy and I looked like such an idiot when I brought him in at 300k or whatever. Him and Lockie Ash, I started them. If you're long-time viewers of the channel, I started both of them at 300k in the midfield. They both pumped out 50s and they averaged like 70 for the season. And I look like a clown. Now look at them. They're both fucking top of the line defenders. Literally just 2 years too early, but it's all right. There's plenty of lessons learned this year, and I think you got to remember the game is changing every year. So whilst we do learn things like the whole avoid taggers thing, blah blah blah, you're never going to be sure. There is so much luck that goes into it. Yeah. So this is how the team went. I did a more in-depth review in the mid-round review. But yeah, it's just hanging in there, but not doing great. So obviously fielding Zach Johnson this week didn't help. Meant I have to cop. Which score did I cop in my 23? McCarthy 71. So yeah, probably lost a few points there. Bont captain was solid, but not great, like your Heenies and Grundys. And Wanganeen, I guess if you had him. Dacos if you captained him. Sarong and Brayshaw were okay. I think both those guys go nuts this week against West Coast. So if you are keen on bringing in someone, probably one of them. Gorn, glad to have him back, 128. So this was a master stroke. Too bad the rest of my trades were shocking in this period. Jumped off him for the 90, 79 and the 112 and got him back for the 128. Probably 120k cheaper or 100 and something k cheaper. So we'll take our little wins, but the damage has been done with the team, let's be real. Hoping Rosie plays this week so we can get Johnson off. I believe he's a test still. Yeah, still a test. Yeah, we don't really want to field Johnson ever again, considering he was a sub. Wouldn't have done that much, to be honest. But yeah, it would have been nice to have an extra premium. So in terms of people, we'll do captain options this week. So I do think you look at one of Sarong or Brayshaw. And also Bont on the Friday. So I'll probably go... I'm not going to think about it too much this week. I think Langdon might go to Wanganeen Malera on the Sunday Arvo, so just be aware of that. That's a very likely play. Paddy Smith really dropped off lately. So yeah, I think we'll go Bont into... Who does Gorn play? Gorn plays Marshall. Okay, he could go there. Gorn's history against Marshall been pretty good, hasn't it? 110, 180, 84. Okay. I think Dacos will cop some attention from Jack Ross this week, if I had to guess. Jack Ross was really good tagging Merritt in the second half of 2 weeks ago, so I do think that's probably going to happen. Yeah, so I think just Bont into Brayshaw for me. I think if we go off 3-round average, who's looking good lately? Naz, obviously. Brayshaw's been solid with a 108, but it's not really a captain option, is it? You probably just go Bont. Yeah, Dawson, wouldn't trust him. I know a lot of people went him captain this week. Pretty stiff to cop an 88. Gorn 3 rounds pretty bad. I think maybe we do back Gorn. Oh, but Brayshaw against West Coast, like... Nah, we'll do that. We'll do Bont to Brayshaw. Most likely we'll take Bont anyway on the Friday night against Essendon at Marvel. But, yeah. Well, we'll have a quick look at who people are trading in. Whitfield, great option. Absolutely great option. Same with Gawn. Kennedy, a little bit inconsistent. Jackson, apparently a 90 average with Darcy in the team, so I probably wouldn't go there. But if you're doing a forward, probably, yeah, not much else. Houghton looks pretty good, minus 13 break even. Steele, I guess people are just doing shit for money. Big Bad T Young, if you're looking for, if you got a bit more cash, is probably a good option. Using the ball really well. I think he's had like one bad disposal in 2 games. So yeah, averaging the 104, crazy for a key defender. And then yeah, I guess the other guys are just downgrade options. So a lot of people are just trying to bank as much cash as they can and not really care who they're bringing in. Who are people trading out? Johnson, yeah, it makes sense. Cherry, you probably hold him now at this point, eh? Probably not. Hornet, obviously out for the season. DeConing, what a fall from grace this has been. Clark, yeah. McCarthy, yeah, he probably could jump off. I'd probably give him one more. Anyway, guys, hope everyone has a good week. That's it for me, and I'll see you in the next one.